So on May 21st, 2024, I made an album called Orange Curse, and the whole reason I made it really was because of all the popularity from How to Save Rec Room. People liked it and they wanted more. So that's kind of the whole reason why Orange Curse and my new album Orange Curse Deluxe exist. I've never made an album before until my recent spike in popularity in Rec Room, and Orange Curse was very unprofessional and bad. I just turned the gain up on my mic all the way and had my mouth really close to my mic, and that's what gave it the bass boost that everybody either hates or loves. But I made a new album called Orange Curse Deluxe, and I remastered all those old tracks. Well, I didn't. I got a producer now. I don't know if he wants me to, which name I should call him. I'll just call him my producer for now. He's a pretty mysterious guy. He's not really in the Rec Room scene, but he's played the game before, and he's played since 2017 like me, and I think that's pretty cool. So Orange Curse Deluxe has 23 tracks, and I purposely made it 23 because I joined Rec Room on the 23rd of November. So yeah. So basically, when I was making Orange Curse, after I realized, hey, people like this stuff, I should make a whole flippin' album. If you see the track list of Orange Curse, it comprises from Part Using FBA all the way to Friend Added. And I like to call it a progression of different perspectives that people have on the game. And we're about to get into that. Orange Curse Deluxe kind of messed up that perspective plan because I didn't want to put new tracks in between the old tracks. I thought that would look kind of weird, so I just put the new tracks after Friend Added. I have been having this idea in the back of my head called Orange Curse Complete, where I get rid of all the bonus tracks from Orange Curse Deluxe, and I get all the remasters from Orange Curse Deluxe and the new songs, and I order it to where that perspective of those different perspectives that people have on the game, and reorder it. And yeah. So I'm gonna talk about every track on Orange Curse Deluxe today, and yeah. No one really knows about that lore that I just explained, and now people know. Well, some people. Anyway, okay, the first track is Party Using FBA. Now, how I see this track is the Rec Room player who is excited for the future of Rec Room. They're embracing full body. They're embracing this feature that is very controversial and not a lot of people like because it takes away the game's art style. It's I don't know, it's just different. It's not what we're used to. So Party Using FBA is like delusion. It's the delusion of the Rec Room player, the new player, or an old player who is just delusional. And at the end of the track, you could hear "Embrace into the New Reality." It's in a deep voice. I've always depicted this voice as gribbly, but it could also be the player that is described in this track. The delusional player, the delusion. So that's what part of using FBA means. That's the meaning behind it. And I made it for... I've always called it How to Save Rec Room 2. Like, it's the other perspective. It's the opposite of How to Save Rec Room, in a way. And that's what I've always called it. But now I'm calling Virtual Reality How to Save Rec Room 2. Because it's like How to Save Rec Room, but like times 11 in my opinion. It talks about way more old things and stuff. It's more in depth. So yeah. How to Save Rec Room 2. I mean, How to Save Rec Room 2. How to Save Rec Room. If you're not including the bonus track, Party Up, it's the first track that I made on this album. The first album, it's the first track I wrote. When I first made it in 2023, I didn't expect anyone to even know about it, especially considering the first time I uploaded it to YouTube is just a still image. There was no music video back then. I don't know what to talk about. What is there to talk about How to Save Rec Room? It's the video that put me on the map. It's the video that features hashtag Save Rec Room for the first time. It won an award at the 2024 Rectuber Awards. I don't know if that means something, but yeah, it put me on the map, and that's about it. There's not much to say about it. So next track, when they re-release it, I first had the idea of this song when I was in a paintball game. I was streaming paintball, and I was holding the wooden shotgun skin, and when I died, I was saying, "Remember me when they re-release it. Remember me when they re-release it. Remember me when they I should make that into a song." And then, yeah, I made it into a song. I wrote it. I used a beat that I found off of YouTube, and I would consider it an original song. It's not a parody. And yeah. I really like when they release it because it's like most fast-paced song. It really gets the hype going, you know, and that's about it. I wrote the bridge. I don't know if you would call it a bridge, but the line where it is, Rec Room, keep tricking out my brain, spending all my money, think I'm gonna go insane. I know, this is all just a game, but no money in my wallet, we all know who to blame. I wrote that in the middle of sophomore English in my notebook, and yeah. A few songs I wrote in that school, because I'm just bored out of my mind. But yeah, when they release it, has a really I like it a lot. I'm very inspired by 21 Pilots, if no one has known that, and I like to say that it's based off of my favorite 21 Pilots song, Holding On To You, especially the bridge I just mentioned, if you would call it a bridge. I don't know, but yeah, it's based off of it a little bit. And yeah, also I would like to point out, I have been, during my whole Rec Room music career, I've tried to rhyme with the word game so many times, like how to save Rec Room in the chorus when they release it, in the bridge, if you would call it that, and going elsewhere, I think. Yeah, I think so. I think going elsewhere has that. Maybe even bucket list. Wait, No Weekly 2? It's either No Weekly 2 or bucket list, I forget. Or maybe both. I don't know. So, yeah, that's when they release it. Next track is No Weekly. This track was a freestyle done by my friend Hilarious Seal when we were in the room Penthouse. I was streaming in like 2023, and he was just freestyling. And that is what No Weekly Demo is on Orange Curse Deluxe. That is the original freestyle that Hilarious Seal did. A lot of people can't understand it because Seal has a speech impediment, and that's kind of why No Weekly Butter Edition exists. There's something I could say about No Weekly Butter Edition as well, but I'll save that for later. There's not much to say about No Weekly. Yeah, No Weekly. Next track is The Rec Room That I Used to Know. I would say this is my least favorite song that I've ever made. The original, I tried to tone down on the bass boost because people kept pointing it out, and with the lack of bass boost, people said I needed auto-tune and I suck at singing, but I never claimed that I was good at singing. I'm just trying to get my thoughts out and do more of what seems to work, you know? Like, I made one music video and it exploded. I was like, this is doing good, this is getting me views, I should make more. And that's the big reason why Orange Curse Deluxe exists, because I made the songs and then I make the music video and then it blows up. And yeah. On Orange Curse Deluxe, the instrumental is different than the original, and that is because I got a copyright claim, and that's why The Rec Room That I Used to Know isn't even on Orange Curse. It was supposed to be, but it wasn't, because of like Australia or something. I don't know. I don't really like The Rec Room That I Used to Know. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because it's my most popular song. But I'm just not a fan of it for some reason. The Rec Room That I Used to Know is one of those songs that I wrote at school, for the most part. And yeah, there's not much to say about it. Gribbly's in it. Well, AI Gribbly. The AI Gribbly is me, actually. It's just it's me talking, but like AI'd into Gribbly. If you didn't know that, I think I have the original in my DMs with Beans, which is the guy who helped me with the AI thing. But yeah. Next track is Still Overpriced by Happy VR. It's the first song that got recognition by Rec Room. They commented on the music video for it. The music video features Portal end credits, which it is actually the end credits, just with the lyrics text file altered, and then I just edited it, made it orange and stuff, and added all those what's it called? Like those image in the bottom right corner, some sort of like, it's like ACSII or something like that. Not people know this, but there's actually a hidden message in Still Overpriced. There's like a big old line of binary code, and no one has cracked it, and I don't know why. It's there for a single frame, and it's kind of sad. Okay, next track is Friend Added. This is a parody of 21 Pilots. I'm a really big fan of 21 Pilots. This is in the perspective of a Rec Room player who's he's just quit. He's done. He doesn't want to play the game anymore. He's given up. He's lost all hope. Well, maybe a little bit of hope with the line, "I hope this game will finally mend." But other than that, it's just a guy who's sad about how the game's changed so much, and in a way it's me. It's me. Well, most of the tracks are my thoughts. Like, part of Using FBA, it's like propaganda. It's like, there's no need to fear, it's okay. There's hope. Just embrace into the new age of Rec Room. And then How to SaveRecRoom, it's a player who's upset. When they release it, it's a player that's angry. No Weekly, it's a player that's confused. The Rec Room that I used to know, it's, I don't know, anger in a way. And then it cuts into depression at the end with the tone of voice. Still Overpriced is sadness. Friend Added is depression, I guess. And that's all the tracks for Orange Curse. And then we go into No Weekly 2. What was there said about No Weekly 2? It was written by a lot of people, like 3 people. 3 people wrote it, technically. In a way, it kind of reminds me of when they released it. Just a little bit. That's about it. There's not much to say about No Weekly 2. Virtual Reality High. It's like reminiscing on the old days of Rec Room. Took me a long time to write it. I'm really angry that they laid off Sean. I never thought that would happen. Never thought Sean would get laid off ever. Oh my gosh, I just heard a cat outside. So in the line, Gribbly, Sean, and Nick Fodged, they all turn into greedy robots. I really wish I could go back and rewrite that. Like, if I were to say Cameron Brown and Nick Fodged, it would be the same syllable count. But I just didn't have enough time to redo all that. I would have had to get my producer to remix it. Well, mix it again, master it again. Then I would have to re-release Orange Curse Deluxe on streaming platforms, and then I would have to recreate the scene in Rec Room for the music video. I would have to re-upload the Music Match lyrics. It was just didn't have time, especially because I wanted to upload it on the same day that Screen Mode came out. It's very ironic in a way, because the song is about getting a high from playing virtual reality, and the music video comes out the same day Screen Mode came out. So I feel that's very ironic. There's a lot of people singing it at the end. Like Toaster, you can't even hear him because he was like really quiet. We got Gradino, Lethal Mask, Bloom, My friend Dino, my friend Fortilla, my friend Happy, Pat Shark. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody. Virtual Reality High has a very high regard. I hold a very high regard. It holds a very high regard. I don't know what I'm saying. It's about the old days when Rec Room was good, when Rec Room was fun, when I got a dopamine hit. That's why it's called Virtual Reality High. It's basically a hit from playing VR. And I really liked the line, "The voice slider was broken." Well, not a word was spoken, the voice slider was broken. I really liked that line. And yeah. Next song is Japanese Toast. I wrote the majority of this song in 2023, but I never touched it because one line made it go off beat and I didn't know how to fix it. But one day I just decided to rewrite it a little bit and finish it. It's not really about Rec Room at all, really, but I really wanted to have the track list at 23 tracks, and there was nothing else to fill it in. In a way, you could perceive it as like drug addiction and having a drug addiction because of the decline of Rec Room, but I feel what it really means to me. I had a family member who was part Japanese, and they died from drug addiction. And I feel like my consciousness just sort of like made that song about them. And yeah, don't do drugs. Next song is Bucket List. This is the last song we worked on. It was in the back of my head, and I was like, hey, that sounds like an epic song idea. I should make it into a song. So yeah, it's the last song I made, and it features JT Mastro. It's about me trying to do things that I've never done in Rec Room yet, and I want to do before I quit Rec Room and never play the game again. I am on this epic laser tag grind. I've been on it since like June. I'm trying to get every clothing item except for laser tag bucket skin. And I feel like after all of my grinding, I'll quit Rec Room and I won't have everything. Like, I will miss the laser tag bucket skin and the bowling shoes, because I simply don't have enough time. I've less than 2 months before I quit. I think. Wait. No, over 2 months, right? I don't know. I can't math. But it's just a song that at the end of the day, when I'm done, I uninstall the game forever. And I'll just all this weight will be lifted, all this pain, all this sorrow, all the guilt that I've had from hurting people, hurting myself, it'll all be gone. And in a way, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a new stage of my life, and I'll finally let go. And in a way, I'm excited. I'm happy. I'll finally move on and I don't know. I feel like I'm getting too old for this. I've been playing this game since I was 10 years old, and I'm 18 now. And I'm done. I can't wait. In a way, well, sort of. I will miss Rec Room. I'll miss the good times. I'll miss looking around and interacting with things like what I'm doing right now. I'll miss it. But at the same time, it'll just be one of those things that I won't turn back. Hopefully I won't go back, install the game with due to temptation, because I love this game. I love Rec Room. Deep down, after all the ranting and all the songs about how the game is bad, I do love this game. I made a lot of friends in Rec Room. All the people I talk to every day online, I've met on Rec Room, and I have a lot of gratitude towards that, because I'm a very introverted person. I'm very socially anxious, and Rec Room just helped me make friends, and I have a lot of gratitude towards because of that. So yeah. The next song is called Going Elsewhere. This song idea goes all the way back to August of 2024. It was just an idea. It was originally called Going to Elsewhere. It wasn't even supposed to be a parody. Initially I was planning to have it as an original song, but I just didn't know how to do it. I didn't know which beat to use. But I settled for making it a parody of a 21 Pilots song called Leave the City. And I don't know what to say about Going Elsewhere, especially considering music video's done and it's just been sitting there on my channel waiting to be premiered. I don't know what to say without spoiling it. The song, it's very sad. At least I think. I've always described it as friend added times 11. That's what I've always called Going Elsewhere. What is there to say about it? I don't know. Just the perspective of the player who's about to quit, and then he does quit. That's about it. He moves on from his life, moves forward, does other things, and yeah. Next track is called #SaveRecRoom. It's not really a song. It's like an interlude. It's after all the real stuff, all the real tracks, all the real songs, and it's just an interlude. It's a transition of the album. Next track is How to Save Rec Room ukulele version. It's me playing ukulele on it. I don't think I'm the best at ukulele. It took me a long time to get the chords down and the strumming pattern. It's very anticipated, especially from Wiley Man and the Luchinator. Those people were really hyped for it, and yeah. Next track is when they re-release it live at the 2024 Rectuber Awards. It's just a live performance of me at the 2024 Rectuber Awards, straight from the stream. So the audio quality is horrendous. I really wish I opened up OBS while I was performing that, so I could have just used that track audio, so it would sound better. there's a lot of applause tracks and stuff, and I did slander my words a little bit. I was very nervous when I did that, because there's a lot of people that were looking at me. And as I said before, I'm a very socially anxious person. I'm very introverted, and I was really proud of myself that I did that. That I did it last minute as well. I was like, hey Toaster, I changed my mind. I want to do it. Or whoever I spoke to. Yeah, I just really wish I recorded my audio for it. It would have turned out better, and have been more pleasant to listen to. The panning is a little off in the track because they moved the camera a lot, and it moved where you would hear me from. But my producer did a good job fixing that. I feel like it's more hyped in a way than the original song. So I was just trying to drown out all my anxiety with yelling. I tend to do that a lot. I did slander my words a lot. And after I performed that, I gave Skull a high five, and that meant a lot to me. I feel like Skull is my favorite Rec Room YouTuber of all time, aside from Hairy Man Legs. Yeah, and that just felt really great. I really appreciated that. Next track is Questing Too Much Butter Edition. This song was made by Lapis, aka Liamin. I didn't put his original track on this because it's kind of horrendous. No offense, Lapis. It's me. Questing Too Much Butter Edition is probably the first track that was mixed and mastered. It was either that or Friend Added. But Lapis's version isn't on there. But he is credited. She's credited in the thing on Spotify and other streaming platforms. And that might be the reason why the original Questing Too Much is getting flippin' bunch of listens, because I think Lapis is farming listens, and it's at the top of my Spotify. So Lapis, if you're watching this, thanks for doing that, because it's getting me money. So I appreciate that. Next track is No Weekly Butter Edition. This song, the vocals for this song, this version of this song, was actually a demo for Seal, so we could keep with pace with the audio. Like, we went to Penthouse, like the same room that he made the original demo of the song, and I soundboarded me, and I just told him to talk over it, and I recorded that, and that's how No Weekly was made. So that vocal track is the original that I used to help Seal make the official version. And yeah, there's not much to say about it. The next track is Party Up. I made this in 2019. I don't know what else to say about it. There was supposed to be a music video in 2019, an animation by Eric TGK. He never got around to finishing it because he just moved on to work on Just Today in Rec Room. So I took it into my own hands and I tried giving it a shot at animating, but gotta admit, it was very worse than his animation, and I didn't get far in it either. I got about like 5 seconds ahead of his work, and before that I just recreated what he made. So I'm planning on releasing those animations soon, since I'm quitting Rec Room. I'm gonna get everything out of the way, all the things that I've had planned on this game in terms of content creation. So hopefully you guys can see that. Next track is Party Up demo. I record this I think on my Motorola phone. Technically there is a music video for it, but it's just me recording because it was a video, and in the video I just show a bunch of images that I put together on MS Paint and like Rec Room photos that I took. It's only like a few word differences, and yeah. Next track is When They Release It, Rough Demo. It's called Rough Demo because it's vastly different from the final version. The track, the instrumental, is really different. It's really true embodiment of what a demo is, you know, a demonstration, I guess. And for the most part, I did that song in a nerd voice because I wasn't really taking it seriously. I didn't think this whole song thing would take off. This is before I made the bridge, before that English 2 class of me being bored. And I would say it's offbeat, and it's kind of annoying to listen to. I can never get through listening to it completely. And yeah. Next track is called When They Release It Demo. Not Rough Demo, just Demo. I used a like more hyped up beat, more rap style beat, I guess. In this song, the bridge is at the very beginning of it. What else? It's very slower paced than the official version, and I was actually planning of that demo to be the final version, but I didn't like how slow it was, so I found another beat that was faster, and it goes like, "Dear Rec Room, that demo, how it goes is, Dear Rec Room, I ain't asking for much. I know you're always craving money and such." It's very slow paced compared to Dear Rec Room, I ain't asking for much. I know you're always craving money and such. Yeah, that demo helped me get the lyrics memorized, and helped me to create the final version without needing to look at lyrics on my monitor or on like a piece of paper. Oh yeah, I did write When They Released It in my sketchbook, but yeah, that demo helps me memorize the lyrics. Next track is No Weekly Demo. Self-explanatory. It's the track that Seal made in 2023. Well, not the track he made, the freestyle he did in my stream in 2023. And there's not a lot to say about it. The final track on Orange Curse Deluxe is called Added Demo. It's a demo for Friend Added. There's a lot of demos for Friend Added, but I decided to put this track, this version, on the album because it's more, I feel like it's the most bearable to listen to. I did put another demo on my alt channel. Well, this channel, actually, the channel I'm putting this on. It's on a video called Cringe Tape. a lot of weird songs that I've made for fun and stuff on there. Vocals are horrendous. The lyrics are horrendous in this version. And I'm glad that I changed it. I wrote these lyrics in my flippin' geometry class. I don't remember if I altered the lyrics in that class or I made the demo's lyrics, but either way, I wrote friend added in one way or another in geometry class. So yeah, that's Orange Curse Deluxe. If you haven't listened to it, please listen to it. And yeah, there you go. Orange Curse Deluxe commentary. Thanks for watching, gang. Why'd I say gang? I don't know why I said that. I'm kind of sleep deprived if you couldn't tell. Peace!